here we go, baby. It's a quick, simple pork chop dish. Nothing fancy. Some smashed potatoes. Anyway, we start off with a little bit of plain breadcrumbs. Okay? And Mr. Quaker Oats, who I heard slept with Aunt Jemima recently. Then, a couple of nice pork chops. Nothing real too fancy. Like medium cut, sharp, regular supermarket pork chops. Regular supermarket pork chops. Nothing fancy. Not expensive. Then, we go in with the Johnny Ciao, funky wasabi, and the barbecue blues. Okay, I got my stash bags right here. Right, stash bag. I'm not going to open up a new one for just this. I got my own spices here. And then also, in addition, I have my soulful Thai. We're not going to put this into the pork chops, though, because soulful Thai, it'll work. But I rather stay with funky wasabi and barbecue blues. Okay? Smashed potatoes. They're smashed, not mashed. Smashed. Okay? Okay. So, you're going to take a fork. You're going to take a fork. Just a regular old fork, right? We're going to add some regular white flour to the breadcrumbs, right? Simple stuff. About 2 scoops, right? We got 2 scoops of breadcrumbs, 2 scoops of flour. Then we're going to put in the barbecue blues. Johnny Ciao Symphonic Seasonings barbecue blues, baby. It's my stash bag. A little bit of that. Okay? And the funky wasabi. Oh, God, man. You be sounding like Earth, Wind, and Fire when you put this into your dish, right? Into the breadcrumbs and flour. You can use a little oatmeal as well. We're going to mix it on up. So, we added the flour to the breadcrumbs with the funky wasabi and the barbecue blues. Make a nice little breadcrumb batter here. Alright? There you go. Now, next step. Next step, real important. Egg. Eggland's best. It's good eggs. Although we used to get eggs from the farm here in Belleville, New York, from my friend who had a chicken farm. They were beautiful eggs. But he's not there anymore because everybody bought the land and built all these buildings on them. So, got to deal with Eggland. Nice. Nice. Okay, there we go. 1 beautiful egg. So, fork. That's all you need is a fork. All these people with all these fancy things in their kitchen, and I've got a whole ton of them sitting in my warehouse. Padrini. Good stuff. I never use them. What am I going to use a lobster fork for? I know how to eat a lobster. I'll turn a lobster into nothing but shell in no time. Anyway, here you go. So, you take your pork chop after you wash them down all the time. Right? You don't need a lot of pots and pans to cook. You just need to know what you're doing. You take 1 pork chop like that. It's going to be a good one. Right? Egg it. Egg the pork chop. Or chicken breast. Or anything else you can do, actually. Fish. And then, put them right in there. Put them right in there. There you go. Oh, we didn't add salt though. I like to add a little salt, so 1 second. Let me get some salt. Salt. But you know what? After I fry or bake food, I like to put the salt on afterwards, because a lot of times you put the salt on, you really don't taste the salt after you cook it. So what I like to do is I wait, because you're adding salt while you're preparing it, right? And then you're adding it at the end because you're not tasting it. You're adding, so you're eating so much salt. All right, understand? Better off putting it on at the end. Despite with all these chefs on TV tell you. Alright, so there we go. There's number one. Alright, now I gotta get this plate clean because let me put this guy in the egg. It's a one dish recipe, right? One dish. Wash it up. Now I put the pork chop with all the batter on there that was wacky wasabi barbecue blues right in there, right? Alright, so we'll put this on the side. Now we'll do a second pork chop. So you have breadcrumbs, flour, 2/3 breadcrumbs, or 1/2. You can do it in any combination you want with breadcrumbs, flour, and oatmeal. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/2, 1/2, whatever you want. Right? So you dip your pork chop in the egg, like so, baby. Beat it up a little bit. Beat your ass. And then put it right in to your mixture with the Johnny Ciao Symphonic Seasonings, the barbecue blues, and the wacky wasabi. Okay, beautiful. Look at how nice that looks. Put it in there. Beat it up. Make sure you coat it real good. And don't lick the fork and put it back in the food like a lot of these TV chefs do, please. Disgusting. So, there you go. Alright, number two. Two beautiful, regular, you know, you don't have to go to spend a ton of money. I tell you what, those two pork chops cost me like $4. $4.44. Can't beat it. They'll come out nice, they'll be beautiful, little smashed potatoes. Any green vegetables you want with it. It's a beautiful thing. Let me finish up here in just a second. Alright. Alright, man. So, a couple of pork chops. Little flour, breadcrumbs, Johnny Ciao funky wasabi, Johnny Ciao barbecue blues, Symphonic foods. You can catch them at johnnychow.com. Check them out. We'll ship them to you free. Excellent product. So a little bit of oil, you know, Botticelli, Cola Vita, whatever olive oil you want to use. They're all the same these days. These people make you laugh. I love these olive oil companies. We got better olive oil. Yeah, show me. Show me, man. Anyway, so what do I got? A medium to high flame going down. Can you see me? Yeah. A medium to high flame. Pork chops that were coated with a little bit of egg first. Then we put some breadcrumbs and flour together with the Johnny Ciao barbecue blues and the Johnny Ciao funky wasabi. It's funky, man. It's good sounds right now. You hearing them sounds? Good sounds. All right. So now it's getting hot. My ears are burning. All right. Let me get a fork. I'm a one fork cook. I like to cook with just forks. That's it. Hold on a second. Let me go get my... Is it hot enough? Let's hear it. Not at all. See that? You put the stuff in when it's not hot enough. So, what happens is the oil absorbs into the breadcrumbs and the flour. It should be hot soon. I'm going to go get my fork and glasses. I'll be right back. Fork you. Anyway, hi, Johnny Ciao back. My fork glasses, which were done by Gautier for me. Anyway, the oil is hot now. So we're going to put the other chop in. These are pork chops, right? Let's get them nice and hot on each side. Get them toasty. And then what I usually do is I'll cover them after I brown them on both sides and cover them so they can cook in the inside, you know, and get them nice and cooked. Or you can put them in the oven or the grill and whatever you want to do. No grill, though. You can't grill breadcrumbs. It doesn't come out too well. Maybe, but I'm not a big grill guy. Never have been. Pork chops. Covered with Johnny Ciao Symphonic Seasonings. Wacky wasabi. No, I'm sorry. It's funky wasabi. And the barbecue blues. With a little breadcrumbs and a little bit of flour. And a little fork. To make it all happen. So you want to check out a gorgeous pork chop? Check it out. Couple of delicious pork chops using Johnny Chow's Symphonic Seasonings, baby. That's right. Music and food and family is what it's all about. Check it out online at johnnychow.com so you can get your own Symphonic Seasonings to make all these great dishes simply in no time. Ciao, baby.